Hello, I'm James Hill, architect with KMB Architects, and today I'm presenting the new STEM building for WF West High School in Chehalis. The project is part of the state grant program, which is specifically dedicated to STEM projects. It is part of the 2015-2017 state legislature's biennium funding. The state awarded the school district $5.5 million. But in order for the school to secure that money, they were required to secure private donations of $100,000 as a minimum. So the project, as you can see, is located here between the existing wings of the high school and the library, which is in the center, and 16th Avenue is located here. The new school, or the new STEM project, will bridge those two wings between the high school. This is a street view from 16th of what the building will look like. So the plan, which is conditions of the grant, consists of 6 labs, which are highlighted in green along the outside. Each lab is around 1,300 square feet. In between each one of those labs are smaller labs and prep spaces. Some of those smaller labs are the cell culture room and the SEM room where the scanning electron microscope will live. Also, as part of the grant, they received classroom spaces, each at 1,040 square feet. One of the classrooms will be dedicated to a media room or exhibition room for events and science fairs and open collaboration. And then located in the center of the building is a centrally located breakout space for small groups. And then going through the building, again, the site plan and the exterior of the building. So on the outside of the building, there are the labs, and down the center of the space is a high ceiling down the corridor which lets in natural light. Street view. So you can see all the labs located on the outside, broken up by prep rooms in between, and then the classroom spaces in the center. Also, as part of this, there's a courtyard that's created between the existing library and the new building, which can be used for outdoor experiments and outdoor learning spaces. Looking at the section of the building, so a typical lab room, windows on the outside letting in a lot of natural light, and then as well in the corridor with a high lantern clear story window lets in natural light, and then with windows located here at the back of the classroom allows for even more daylighting into the classroom. So walking into the corridor from the existing high school, everything's exposed, so as you look up into the ceiling, you can see structure. You can see all the ductwork, which is intentional for these kinds of kids that are learning about these topics so that the building can actually become kind of a learning tool. In each lab, there's overhead power so that they're allowed to plug in and do different experiments and connect to hand tools and anything else. Short throw projectors which project onto the whiteboard so the teachers can write over the projection and use it as a smartboard. Fume hoods, eye wash and shower. Walking back out into the corridor, and we'll go into the media room and exhibition room. So you can see in this room, again, there's exposed structure, so as you look up you see what's actually holding the building up. And then in this room there's flat screen TVs, as you can see, on each wall, where students can connect with laptops, or the teacher can actually connect to all these flat screens and show one image of whatever they're presenting. So walking back out into the hall, and there's these windows that look into cell culture here, for example, so that students walking by can look in and see what students that are working in the cell culture room are doing with microscopes and other things. And walking down to the center of the building is the breakout space where there's opportunity for students to meet and have small breakout groups. There's a trophy case. And between the breakout room and the media exhibition room, there's a garage door. So when there's science fairs or other events, that door can be open to kind of connect that room more to the corridor and breakout space. Then walking down to the edge of the building, this is the scanning electron microscope room. So we put a flat screen TV on the wall so we can actually see what students are doing and what they're scanning and what they're looking at. So it should be a really interesting thing for students to walk by and see. And that's the presentation. Thank you for your time.